Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Twitch stream and flight where we are flying the Canadian Xpress August 2017 evening fly-in. We're flying from Edmonton to Kelowna with the Boeing 737-700 on the VATSIM network with 108 passengers. Our cruise altitude today is 32,000 feet with an expected flight time of 1 hour 8 minutes. We're currently at gate 82 in Edmonton. Winds are 300 at 11 knots. That's true. Visibility is 10 statute miles. There's a few clouds at 6,400, few at 7,000. Temperature's 19, dew point's 3, altimeter is 2992. So we're going to go ahead and start getting set up for our flight. We're going to be departing off runway 32 on the Edmonton, runway 30 on the Edmonton 1 departure. So we're going to go ahead and start off, at least get the catering services going here. And for today's flight, we'll be carrying 13,000 pounds of fuel. And we'll be carrying 108 passengers, so there'll be 100 in coach, 8 in first class. And typically we average 40 pounds of baggage per passenger, so it'll be 2,160 pounds per hold. So that'll go ahead and give us our weights. There's currently no ATC online, however we are expecting ATC, but for now, since there's no ATC, we've set our altitude to our cruise, which is 32,000 feet. Edmonton 1 departures, runway heading 5,000, so it'll be a heading of 300, and our speed's 250 knots. Because we're coming into Kelowna, we're just going to go ahead and turn on a bit of panel lights there, so it won't be completely in the dark. And distance, you can see a couple other company aircraft. Looks like there's another 737-700, an A319, and an Airbus A320 so far. FNC, departure CYEG, which is Edmonton. And we'll load our company route, Kelowna CYLW. Runway 30. Sign, Canadian Xpress. Okay, departure will be the the Edmonton one departure on runway 3. And for our arrival in the Kelowna, we're planning for the ILS Zulu runway 16. Alrighty, so our gross weight for today is 119.2. £13,000 pounds of fuel. Our zero weight is 106.2. Our fuel reserve for today is 3,700 pounds. Cost index, I typically use a cost index of 50. And our cruise is 32,000 pounds. 32,000 feet. We'll be using flaps 5. And our CG is 23.1. Alright, let's go ahead and start loading passengers and baggage. Okay, here comes baggage. Okay, we're going to go ahead, start APU, anti-collision on. Okay, APU's online, switching over to APU. And just gonna ground power and chop. packs off. Starting engine 1. Engine 2. Okay, switching over to generators. Packs on. Taxi lights on. Auto brake RTO. Flaps 5.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Squawk Charlie. just going to let these two company aircraft pass. Canadian Express 004, John, who's in the Airbus A319, and there's also Joe, who's behind him, Canadian Express 100. And on the technical side of things for today's flight, flying the PMDG 737NGX. Both the Edmonton and Kelowna airports are VATSIM add-ons. And the ground vehicles, ground services is by FS Dream Team GSX Ground Services. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and line up. just gonna wait till that aircraft's We're just gonna wait a minute to get some distance on that departing Airbus. All right, good. And we're rolling.
V1. V2.
Okay, positive rate of climb, gear up. And flaps up. Auto brake off. Okay, crossing 5,000 feet. We're gonna head direct our first waypoint, TAVPO. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights off. currently climbing through 14,000 feet with a ground speed of 350 knots climbing. We currently got a crosswind on the starboard side of 33 knots. Crossing transition, reset altimeter. And it looks like shortly we'll be entering Vancouver airspace. And they'll take us all the way in the ground into Kelowna. We're planning for the ILS runway 16, just simply because the winds are relatively the same as this morning, and that's what we were flying under. So runway heading, ILS course is 157. Feet to go. Frequency is 111.3. Alrighty, just leveling off at 32,000 feet, flight level 320. Current ground speed 420 knots. Top of climb is just under 30 minutes. Top of descent is just under 30 minutes. about 40 miles before we contact Vancouver Center. Okay, altimeter in Kelowna is 3002, so we're just entering that in here.
4004, right on, Express One.
Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Canadian Express 001 with you, flight level 320, approximately, let's call it 40 miles from the NADPI intersection.
Express 001, standby 1, Canadian Express 004, radar identified, flight level 340, continuous cloud. You can expect to cross the Enderby VOR at 1414. You can report top of the template.
Local, Canadian Express One.
Canadian Express 1, Vector Squawk 4005 and ident.
4005 in the box and ident Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, radar identified, flight level 320. You can expect to cross at the Enderby VOR 14,000, 14,000. You can report top of the temp.
Roger, airway check, expect to cross the, not sure which NDB it was, sorry about that, 14,000 Canadian Express 1.
That's it. Enderby Yankee, November Yankee, standby. November 2010, descend 3,000, sir. And fly present heading for now. I'll have it turn to final here in about 3.4 miles.
Okay, Roger, we check Yankee, November Yankee at 14,000. We'll report top of descent, Canadian Express 1.
Thank you, sir.
And Senator, can you advise what the active is in Kelowna?
Call to me, runway 16, sir.
Roger, Canadian Express 1.
November 2010, turn right heading 230, cleared ILS runway 26, wide approach. You should intercept the localizer.
Okay, so we've got our descent instructions across Yankee, November Yankee, NDB at 14,000 feet, and we're told to expect ILS runway 16. We've set up for the ILS Zulu 16.
November 2010, you're cleared the ILS runway 26 right approach, fly heading at 2, standby, I'll get you an update on the heading here. Turn right heading 250, cleared ILS runway 26 right approach. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer.
Okay, we're currently about 50 nautical miles from our top of descent.
Vancouver Center, Canadian Express with you at flight level 320.
And we are going to be doing a flaps 40 approach with auto brake 3.
Canadian Express 100.
Canadian Express 10, roger, squawk 4006 and ident. Express 100, radar identified, flight level 320, continuous file. You can expect cross Enderby 14,000. Kelowna altitude required 3002, report top of descent.
Roger, we expect to cross Enderby VOR at 14,000. We will report top of descent, Canadian Express 100.
Lieutenant Westjet 1720 requesting top clearance, please.
Westjet 1720, you can exit the apron northbound Tango right on Mike, left on Mike 900, hold short 268.
I'll return taxi to Tango Mike and Mike 900 to 26 right, Westjet 1720.
November 2010 Vancouver, Vancouver winds 210 at 5. That's right. November 2010, looks like you line up on 26 left, sir. If you're going to sidestep to the right, sir, or continue on the left side, that's fine. Roger, sidestep or right side, sir, you're still clear to land.
30 miles from top of descent. And we're currently grounding 430 knots as our ground speed. We have a crosswind on the starboard side of 73 knots.
4, Vancouver, still indicated airspeed.
Right now I'm Mach 77.
Roger, and Canadian Xpress 001, stay indicated.
We're also Mach decimal 77, doing about let's call it 285 indicated.
001, are you able to reduce 20 knots?
Not a problem. We'll reduce 20 knots, Canadian Xpress 1.
Thank you, sir. That'll put you number 2 following company. To cross end of the VOR, I should say.
Roger that. Roy, check. We're number 2, Canadian Xpress 1. We've been instructed by ATC to slow down by 20 knots.
4 to start your descent now, sir, if you would, and I'll keep you below company.
Roger that, we can start descent here, so far.
Current altimeter for Kelowna, 3002.
We've been instructed by TC to slow down by 20 knots, so we reduced our cost index from 50 to 20, which will slow us down nicely and keep separation.
Westjet 1720, continue holding short runway 26 right traffic on a 1 mile final.
Roger, hold short runway 26 right, Westjet 1720.
Canadian Xpress 1, we start your descent now, sir, descend to flight level 220.
Okay, Roger, we actually just reached top of descent. Do you want us down to 14,000 or 220 for now?
Continue the 144 now then.
Okay, Roger, 14,000 Canadian Xpress 1.
Okay, Express 100 Vancouver. Canadian Express 100 Vancouver. Yeah, 100 enable start descent, sir. I'd like you to down to 10, correction, flight level 220.
Okay, well, down to 220, Canadian Express 100.
Thank you. Canadian Express 4, Vancouver.
No, I'm sir.
Canadian Express, you can expect to depart the Vander direct to Whitman, to descend across Whitman 6,100.
Sorry, class, Whitman, 6,100. Here, so far.
Number 2010 Vancouver, welcome to Vancouver. You can exit to the left, sir, taxi at your discretion, Mike Tango, and into the parking wherever you like. Western 1720, line up runway 26 right.
Roger, line up and wait runway straight west at 1720.
Western 1720 Vancouver, winds 205. Contact me airborne, runway heading. Clear takeoff 26 right.
Roger, so take off runway 26 right, copy the winds, and we'll contact you once you're born, west at 1720.
Express 100 Vancouver, available, reduce airspeed 25, indicated please.
Reducing speed by 25 knots, Canadian Express 100.
Western 1720 is now airborne and climbing through 200 feet.
Western 1720 radar identified on 26 right, Vancouver, climb 16,000.
Oh, they're climbing through 1,000, Western 1720.
1720 also past the signs or turn or rate heading 1, make it 150.
Roger, once passing 9,000, turn right heading 150, Western 1720.
17 left to 150.
Yeah, that's what we thought as well, 150, Western 1720.
Thank you.
And just ahead of us appeared Canadian Express 004. He's at the flight level. He's 10 miles ahead of us.
Okay, there, that's fine. Aircraft calling Vancouver Center, stay again.
Vancouver Center, good day. Canadian Xpress 554 in Edmonton, crossing IFR Kelowna.
554, sir, sorry, I can't give you that clearance on takeoff at your discretion. You can contact me in a couple hundred miles and crossing the border there.
Roger, forgot about that, sorry about that. I'll give you a dingo en route.
Thank you, sir. Western 1720, you can start that left turn.
Copy, left heading 150, Western 1720.
Roger.
We're just going to put on a little bit of brakes here, slow down a bit. We're coming in a little bit fast. I don't want to catch up to our company aircraft up ahead.
Your descent across Enderby, 14,000, calling altimeter 3002.
Are you able to continue on that 1,000 and copy the altimeter 3002 in Express 100?
Thank you. Express 001, depart Enderby, direct Whitman to cross Whitman 6,100 for runway 16.
Roger, departing Enderby, direct Whitman down to 6,100, Canadian Express 1. Okay, crossing transition. Putting the seatbelt sights on, and for some reason I never turned off my APU. That's not good. Oh well. And a little bit more brakes, slow down.
WestJet 1720, turn left heading 120 and climb to your cruise altitude, sir. Down by flight level 350.
Roger, turning left heading 120 and climbing to flight level 350, WestJet 1720.
And on that heading, sir, about 20 miles, you should intercept the Jet 5 and continue on course.
And most of the now going to continue on course, WestJet 1720, thank you.
Delivery 2010 Vancouver, the current time is 013, or correction 43, your flight plan's closed. Thanks for flying today. Canadian Express 1, Vancouver, are you able to throttle back another 25 knots, sir?
Can do. We'll slow her down another 25, Canadian Express 1.
Thank you, sir.
Vancouver Center with you, flight level 220, about 5 nautical miles from NADPI for Canadian Express 833.
Okay, Express 833, Vancouver, squawk 4010, ident.
2010 for 833.
Okay, Express 833, radar identified. Flight level 220, expect Enderby 14,000, report top of descent, sir. And when we're at the Kelowna altimeter 3002.
Roger, expect 14,000, and I'll announce top descent for 33.
Canadian Express 4, you're coming up on 15 miles to Whitman. You've cleared the ILS runway 16 approach.
Roger, clear ILS, runway 16 approach, Canadian Express 1.
In Vancouver, United 778 with you, flight level 320.
United 1778. Stand by. I'll get you squawk 4012 in ident.
Alright, 4012, United 1778.
Your radar identified. Verify altitude, sir, showing at flight level 320. Your plan is showing 370.
Yeah, we're at 320 and, 320.
320 is fine, just verify your position and altitude checks. Russia 1720, Vancouver Center. Looks like Seattle is offline. 22.8. Have a good flight. Radar service terminated.
Congrats, this is Liberty and Common Computer. Thank you so much for your services and have a great night. That's it for the briefing.
November 2010, Vancouver. Thanks for that comment. If I'm around, I'll be on. Canadian Express 4, coming up on Whitman to establish on the localizer, contact tower on 119.6.
Roger, Canadian Express 4, thanks for the Vancouver Center, we're about 7 miles out for top of descent, looking for lower for Canadian Express 833.
833, you can start your descent now, crossing Enderby 14,000.
Roger, at below 14,000, 833.
So Air Canadian Express 100, we are at 14,000, looking for lower.
Express 100, continue descent to cross Whitman 6,100.
6,100, Canadian Express 100.
Canadian Express 1, you are number 2 for the field. You cleared the ILS runway 16 approach. You're approximately 5 miles Whitman, established on the localizer contact tower on 119.6.
Roger, cleared straight in ILS approach runway 16, crossing Whitman over the tower on 119.6 for Canadian Express 1.
Express 100 or 1, that's correct, thank you.
Kelowna Tower, good afternoon. Canadian Xpress 1 with you, just on the base turn for runway 16.
Canadian Express 1, good afternoon. You're 2, following an Airbus 319 company traffic.
Okay, Roger, we have that traffic in sight. We check route number 2, Canadian Express 1.
Top 4, runway forget it.
Canadian 4, welcome to Kelowna, taxi to the gate via Delta.
Alright, to the gate via Delta.
Canadian Express 1, number 1 now cleared to land, runway 16, wings 340 at 6, altimeter 3002.
Check the winds altimeter, clear to land, runway 16, Canadian Express 1.
Kelowna Tower, Canadian Express 100.
Canadian Express, Kelowna Tower, hello.
Yeah, we are on about a 5-mile tunnel.
Canadian Express 100, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 1 nautical mile is a company Boeing 737.
Roger, we have the traffic.
1,000.
Canadian Express 100, you're probably too close to land behind that company traffic. Same intentions?
Well, we can go around, whatever you want.
Well, it's up to you, sir. If you can't get some spacing by the time he's down, then we'll have to send you around. But, if you need to do some rest turns, that's fine. Or even if you want to do a left orbit in your present position, that works as well.
Roger that. We'll do a few last turns, sir.
Terrain.
Okay, Express 1, in case I missed you, you're cleared to land 16.
300. Flight slow.
And Kelowna Tower, Canadian Express 1's clear.
Canadian Express 100, cleared to land 16.
Roger that. Canadian Express 100.
Canadian Express 1, welcome to Kelowna, taxi to terminal via Delta.
Canadian Express 1.
And 100 is clear.
100, thanks. You're behind that company traffic. You can taxi to the terminal via Delta.
Terminal via Delta, Canadian Express 100.
Okay, touchdown rate on that was minus 259. I'm gonna go ahead and do an instant replay. Well, that concludes this flight as well as this Twitch stream. Thanks for watching, everyone, and blue skies.